This is a cool area. How's it going, everybody? My name's Travis Plays, and welcome back to Hypixel. So today I have a few objectives, mostly upgrading workbenches, but I want to create a farm. I want to create a farm here because farming is really important in Hytale, because we have no vegetables and we need things like lettuce and mushrooms or wheat for bread, and things like that to expand our healing capabilities with just food instead of relying on the health potions we find. I need to kill this guy real quick. I need 5 cloth scrap. You can see I turned on health bars. I don't normally play with them on, but I turned them on just to see what they're like. So I need 5 more linen scraps, which I think we can find in this place over here. I'll need 5 of those, and I'll need some more copper and some more iron. So I wanted to maybe adventure down into this mine to see what we can find. I'll wield my sword for now. Do I have a shield? I do have a shield. Okay, and I think I can climb these chains. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, you can climb the chains. Hey, just popping in real quick. Say, please subscribe. Most of my viewers aren't subscribed, and it would mean a lot if you did. Thanks. Whoop. Okay. So we should be able to find some chests relatively quickly. That should have what we need. I'm hoping to see some skeletons, because I do definitely need to kill some skeletons here. But I really like these structures. These structures are pretty cool. Once you get lower... Oh, they start giving you more stuff. It is very dark, though. You can light these torches just by pressing F. Oh, but sometimes they break structures like that because these automatic generated logs here, they're technically not supported by another log, so they'll break if they get block updated. Oh, here's a small chest. Some azure wood, some redwood. Nice, some corn on the cob. Nice, okay. So ooh. This is a cool area. Okay, that was almost bad. There's some rats and a skeleton over there. As you can see, I did craft an iron pick, since both my picks broke while I was rearranging the... Come on, get up there. Rearranging the house earlier. But I want to get back up here. If I can. Yes, nice. Super parkour. Looks like we can get around this way if we're careful. Very nice. So this is just another entrance, it looks like. Ooh, the skeleton came up here. Ooh, he's a skeleton soldier. Oh, there's a squirk, or whatever they're called. We'll need to kill lots of them for upgrades. Their carapace is needed for upgrades. Already looked in there. The health bar is staying for a little too long for my liking. That's fine. Alright, we'll go back down here. Oop. Oh, I need to heal first, because I want to get some of this copper, because we need 30 bars to upgrade our workbench, as well as the 30... is it 30 or 50 scrap? All I know is I need like 5 more. And we also need iron bars, so we'll need to go deeper to get iron. Ooh, there's a lot of them over there. They're gonna die from the spikes down there. Alright, hello, Mr. Man. You are mine. On guard. Ooh, I got his sword. Nice. I hear more. Oh, there he is. If I didn't have the sword, their scrap sword are pretty good for a starting weapon, too. They keep spawning in over here. I'm gonna have a little farm of these guys. So I think we have enough linen scraps now. Kind of want to make it out this way. I need more armor is what I need. Doesn't look like this cave goes down very far, though. Oop. Oh, is this a goblin village? Yeah, goblins. Oh, and right to the bottom biome, too. Nice. Ow! Ow! Caught myself on fire. Well, come here. Goblin miner. I shouldn't need to go all the way down to the hell biome to get iron. That was a big old telegraph swing that I could have blocked. I forget blocking's a thing. These guys I hate, so we're gonna try and kill him as fast as I can. Ooh, run. Okay. Those guys could blow you up quick. Getting these weapons was like an S tier decision. Everyone just so easy to kill with them. Okay. Okay, so we came from... Was it this way? Yeah. Not sure which way we came from, actually. We're just gonna go away and hope it takes us up. It is very hard to see, though. Yeah, there's a cave entrance. Oh, is this the... Oh, there's a wolf. Hello, friendo. Where are you going? It's over. I got the high ground. Oh, now he has the high ground. That was a perfectly timed block. Alright. Let me dump all this stuff. And I will be right back. Alright, so now we are wanting to upgrade a few things and craft a few things. So first I want to upgrade the furnace, because we have everything needed for it. There we go. And that does leave us low on ores to craft, or to upgrade the workbench, but we don't really need to upgrade the workbench until the end of the episode. So I want to craft a tanning rack. And I want to craft a farmer's workbench. There we go. And the tanning rack, I'm going to place just here for now. And we'll take our 2 hides we have. And this will go slow until we get enough stuff to upgrade it, and then it will hold 1 of each. Let's see. And then for the farmer's workbench, I'm going to place it out here by this chest, which contains our current farming supplies. And then I place the builder's workbench out here. So I want to make the farm in this area. There we go. So I want it to be big enough because we're going to have to farm some of this greater life essence of life, which is 100 essence of life, which you get from harvesting crops. So I'm going to have to craft a ton of wheat. So you can see here we need wheat and lettuce. So we'll grab some lettuce seeds, and this is crafted using essence of life, but you can turn it into essence of life by going into here once you've unlocked the next tier. So we'll need to get 5 lettuce before we can turn these in for essences of life. The best way I found to get essences of life is wheat or rice when you get further down here. So I just grow wheat over and over to farm those essences. Lettuce I farm a lot for salads, even though they're just a tier 2 food like these skewers, specifically the mushroom and the fruit. The roast vegetable, not so much. So we're going to grab a whole bunch of this, probably like 40. Then I'm going to grab another 10 lettuce. And now we need the actual tools. So we'll need a watering can. And we'll need a hoe. And you can see I can't unlock any of the better hoes right now. So we'll just have to do a crude hoe. And this is pulling all of the items from my inventories in here. Because they buffed the range of the work tables. They now pull from 14 blocks linear and 6 blocks up and down. So it's a very big area that they can utilize those areas now. What do I need? What do I need? Where's my hoe? There it is. We need the bucket still, which is right here. And we need to go grab some water. So where's the closest water? Probably this way to these little ponds. Alright, so we're back with the water. I'm going to place it in a hole near where we're going to be making the farm. Just because to fill our watering can, we'll need to use it on a source block. So we have 60 seeds, so if we do 10 rows of 6 rows of 10, that should be enough. So we get that. Now, one thing is that torches, light level actually matters in growing things. So what I do is I will grab some stuff to make some torches here. I'll make a whole bunch of torches just because we will need them eventually. And I'll need a building block. Let's do some redwood just because that's what I have right now. And the light will... Ooh, there's a bear. Will grow an area that's like 1 or 2 away. So what you do is you would go to the max distance like that. Break that and then place a torch up there. And so now that is lighting, I think should be lighting this square here and then one out here. But if we just treat it like it's doing the 9x9 below it, or the 3x3 below it, then we should be good. I'll test it to make sure it works. This is just how I did it in my other world, so I'm not sure if this is entirely correct. So now technically this would even fill this much area. So we'll try that. Let's water all of these. All right, all that's watered. And now let's plant these. We'll plant them all sort of around, and they grow in different stages. So they start off with the seeds on the ground, and then they will, after some time, root themselves in. So we'll have 1 space left over, but that's fine. And we got to be careful because too high crops can't grow over these. So we need to make sure we don't plant any too high crops under these. And eventually I'll just put a block there so that we don't even have to worry about it. That's what I did on my other one, is I would put a source block of water right there. Hello, owl. A source block of water, because then it would water the 9 blocks around it. Yeah, there we go. There they go. Nice. And you shouldn't have to re-water them. I think they go dry in like 2 in-game days, but these will be well grown before even then. So I want to let all of them root before I go to sleep for the night. There we go. So now all of this is rooted. Let's go sleep and it will progress time. And I also updated my avatar to more match my YouTube avatar, instead of being the weird sheriff trench coat looking guy. There we go. Now everything's grown since it progressed time. And you'll see we have 0 essence of life. So let's harvest it all here. Wow, those broke. Why did that happen? Interesting. We'll have to, I guess, just do it how I normally do it then. I guess because it thinks that there's maybe a block underneath them. But I don't think beams need a block underneath them, do they? Or else it wouldn't have let me place them. I don't know. Or maybe it was the wheat counts as a 2 high block one? That's weird. I don't know. We'll have to experiment. But I think I might just redo it with the source blocks in the middle. So now we have 234 life essence, plus the 74 we already had. Let's do this. There we go. And now we have all of this fruit, or vegetables, and we got a rare drop of a eternal wheat seed. So this you'll plant, and it will stay around the whole time. So you'll harvest it, and it will just replant itself continuously. And this is cool because you can get these from rare drops from harvesting. We got 62 more wheat, too. And you can actually craft them, and if you craft them, you'll see they need a higher tier, and they also cost life essence and wheat. So it's nice to get them just randomly. But eventually we'll have a full farm full of eternal wheat seeds to make bread with, because bread is a good instant heal. It heals 15% immediately, which is nice. Okay, so now that we have all that, and we have some softwood, beech specifically, we can upgrade this to tier 2. And with tier 2, now we can craft more different seeds, carrots, and corn. We already have enough, so we just need greater life essence and lightwood, which is birch, camphor, and gumboab. But birch, I think we have a better access to. So we'll go in here and craft a greater life essence, which is 100 essence of life. And now we just need those birch trees. So let's go see if... I think these white ones here are birch. Let's go a little further in so I don't... these are either birch or aspen trees. And you can tell it because of the way it is. Yeah, birch. Nice. So we don't even have to go too far for these. Now, I understand the need, or the want, to have them go into the ground like that because it's like their root system. But it also is just a pain to chop things down and leave holes where trees used to be. And also like this, like there's going to be another one underneath that, so it's just weird. It's just weird to me, I guess. If we're going to have root blocks, we should have root blocks and not trunks. But maybe that's something they're going to look at eventually, because I read on Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt, that these used to not be logs, like even right before release. They were called trunks, which were a different entity. And they were not, like, you had to, like, strip them or whatever to make it into that. So now we have that softwood. We can come back to here, and automatically, since we grew these and harvested them from the world, we can go and jump right up to tier 3. There we go. So now we need cauliflower and turnip, and we have enough hardwood already. And we'll need 200 life essence, 2 greater life essences. So immediately, let's just secure the seeds. So we're going to secure 20 cauliflower and 20 turnip, which we don't even have enough for that, so that's fine. So we'll have to grow them into... Let's go ahead and edit these to be more like my common farm I make. And I know this isn't even like remotely close to the most optimized farm, but it is a very simple farm for anybody to make and still have those added growth modifiers of the wet soil and the light source. Let's go ahead and do that. We will grab the... Yeah, see, we didn't even get the beams back, so we need 4 more beams. So let's grab that redwood. Let's go to the crafting, or the building bench. We'll grab 4 more beams. And we can use these to put them down. That shouldn't destroy the farmland. All I can think is wheat is classified, or wheat is technically 2 blocks tall, so it was growing and deleting those blocks. That's all I can think is it was doing. Because it didn't do it for the lettuce or the carrots, which I know are 1 block tall. There they are. I was like, why aren't they appearing in my hand? That's fine. We can just replace them really quick. And get on to our second round of planting, which will be cauliflower first, which I love cauliflower, dude. Cauliflower with some oil, some Lowry's all-purpose, and some pepper and paprika. in the oven. You get all like crispy. It's real good. And I don't think we have anything else we can plant in the meantime. Let's clean up our inventory again. So we got a lot of junk, a lot of good junk. And we'll have to wait for those to grow before we can do a third round of planting to upgrade this table. But already we're getting access to some pretty good things. Like we have this birch sapling, our beech sapling. We'll get an apple sapling next here. We'll get actually most of these saplings next here. Ash, oak, spruce, apple. We got access to planters already, which are nice. We have access to all of these blocks, decoration blocks. So if we ever like destroy a piece of like dirt, and if you put it back, you'll see that it's just dirt now. But if you pick that up and you go here and you have one plant fiber and one soil, you can craft the grass to replace it, which is like an interesting concept, but I do wish there was grass spread. Ooh, those are nice. I haven't watched these grow yet because I usually just set them and forget them. But these, what were these? Turnips? They look very nice. They look like mung bean sprouts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on our furnace here. Nice. It is done. We'll get all that going. Put this charcoal in here. And we should be able to upgrade this now. And with this upgrade, once it takes forever, we'll now be able to craft up to cobalt. So eventually we'll get some medium leather, or heavy leather even, and we'll get to our tier 3 upgrades. And we can craft the Arcanist workbench and the Alchemist workbench, which the Arcanist workbench is fantastic because it lets us craft portals. We'll craft the Scrapper. What? Hello? I wasn't missing iron. Huh? Did you guys see that it was lit up? How many? Do I need one more piece of iron? I need one more piece of iron. Wow. Okay, well, we'll just, I guess, not craft that. And we're going to move this into here. And I think that's it for this episode. As always, my name is Harvest Place. If you liked it, please like it. If you liked it a lot, please subscribe. Please leave a comment telling me what you want me to do in this series besides gear progression and base progression. So far, I've been having a lot of fun. I have a lot of interesting ideas for stuff to do, mostly building and exploration based. So if you have anything else you want me to do, let me know. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, there we go. Peace.